2027 is just around the corner, and here in Oyo State, we've seen a lot of defections from PDP to the APC, from the APC to the PDP. A lot has happened. We can be rest assured that it's not going to be the same way it happened in 2023. In 2023, Governor Seyi Makinde actually won the election with over 63% of the vote. And of course, everybody knew that that was a landmark winning in the history of Oyo State election. Governor Seyi Makinde actually have 563,000 votes. And of course, the closest rivalry to him that time, Teslim Folari had 256,000 votes, which means even if we double that vote, it will be around the same votes that Seyi Makinde had. A lot has changed between 2023 to 2026 that we currently have, and you can be rest assured that Seyi Makinde is not on the ballot again. A new candidate will emerge from the PDP, a new candidate will emerge from the APC. We can always ask ourselves, who are these candidates and which of them is the most qualified? Funniest thing is, election in Nigeria is very funny. Sometimes we might have the most qualified might not win. Let's look at the candidate of the APC. Let's look at the candidate of the PDP. As of now that I'm recording this video, there is no clear winner of the primaries because both parties has not done the primaries yet. But the purpose of this video is to educate us and tell us, okay, these are the candidates that we have on each side of the aisle. Right now, we will look at the top 3 guys that we have in the APC, and of course, we will look at the top 3 guys that we have in the PDP. At the beginning of this year, topping the list was Teslim Folari. We were looking at him, maybe Teslim Folari is still going to carry the APC again to contest in this election. And all of a sudden, everything moved away. And of course, we were seeing more of Adelabu Penkelemes. Adelabu was all over the places. As the current Minister of Power, he went to some places in Okiogun, Shaki to be precise, telling them that, èmi ló kàn.
2027 yìí, Adelabu ló kàn. Penkelemes ló kàn. Adelabu tí gbogbo wa náà ní.
The favorite slang of the president of Nigeria. And recently again, we saw the tsunami again. Took away Penkelemes. And now we have Sharafa Ali topping the list again, allegedly. So right now, we are looking at these 3 people on the APC side. Now let's analyze each and every one of them. Let's start with the Minister of Power, Minister Adelabu Bayo. An amazing guy, trust me, and of course he has at least been in the political space for a while now. There was even a video of him and the current governor of Oyo State, Seyi Makinde. Seyi Makinde was telling him, Ojo Atunrari.
It's a pleasure to have him here with us.
For Yoruba people, you already know what that means. Adelabu Penkelemes contested in the last election in Hakod. Unfortunately, he was the distant third. He contested in 2019 too, if you not forget. He was the second best as at that time too. Let's not lie, there is something in particular about the Minister of Power. If Bayo Adelabu had contested as Bayo Adelabu of 2023, there are bigger chance of him winning this flag bearer of the APC. But trust me, he took an office that he has not lived to the expectation. When Adelabu got the appointment as the Minister of Power, all eyes were on him. This is a position in the country that is as delicate as anything. Adelabu came in, tried his best. However, as of now that we are watching this video, is light okay in your area? Is light what it used to be? There are some parts that lights are very well, doing well, but now you have to pay way more higher. It's your own decision to make whether you performed or not. Moving forward now, let's look at Teslim Folari. An amazing guy. He contested in the last election. However, Is Teslim Folarin still an avenue to carry the flag of the APC again? It's your choice to pick, So moving forward now, we have Senator Sharafaddin Ali, who, as at the time we are making this video, is making his declaration known publicly that he wants to contest under the party of APC. Senator Sharafaddin Ali, in a video last week, was seen in Okiogun, to be precise, Shaki, making his intention known. But as people of Okiogun, a lot has happened after that video. You know why? Because Senator Sharafaddin Ali actually made a statement that was very, very high. Look at the video.
Welcome back, bye. Bóyá tí ń bọ̀, bóyá Ògbómọ̀ṣọ́ ní ọkàn, bóyá Òkè-Ògùn ní ọkàn, táwọn bá ṣe tán, yóò tún kàn lù mí, yóò tún kàn lù mí, yóò tún kàn lù mí. Lódodo, mo mọ̀ pápọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn èèyàn wá ń sọ pé dandan Òkè-Ògùn lọ́kàn, Òkè-Ògùn lọ́kàn. Mi ò lè parọ́ fún yín, kò lè wọ́ọ̀kù lọ́sẹ̀ yìí, lọ́tẹ̀ ìta àti bá lọ yìí. Àwọn bàbá wa mọ̀ pé mi sọ ọmọ tí mo ń parọ́, gbogbo àwọn bàbá wa tí wọ́n mọ̀ ní. Òdodo lè ṣòro láti gbọ́.
Maybe we need to remind Senator Sharafaddin Ali that since 1999, it's only Governor Alawa Kala that has become the governor of Oyo State. And of course, he wasn't from Ibadan. From Lam Adesina, Ladoja, Governor Ajimobi of blessed memory, and of course to Seyi Makinde, we've had everyone coming from Ibadan. And of course, like you said, Oyo State is not only for Ibadan. Now that you're saying now it is your own turn, like we are supposed to vote for you again, does that mean after your 4 years or 8 years, as the case may be, does that mean it is then that we are going to sit down? Anyways, I leave that for the people of Okiogun to judge. Is he a better candidate? I'm sure I will leave that to you to choose. Now, let's move to the PDP. A lot has happened, and of course, a lot is currently happening. Just a few days ago, PDP were in a meeting where they had all their candidates known. The senator that is going to contest under the PDP for Oyo North, Oyo Central, and Oyo South. We all know all these people by now. But now, who is Seyi Makinde going to anoint? I'm very, very sure everybody's eye is on Seyi Makinde right now, because whether he likes it or not, he's not going to be on the ballot again. Is another new person that is going to be on the ballot. We're going to look at the top 3 guys that we have in the PDP that is going to contest. Number 1 of them is the current Speaker of Oyo State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Debo Ogundoyin. He has been everywhere seeking for PDP to give him the ticket. A youth person, and I'm sure he's one of the top guys that you yourself will want to lead. But is Debo Ogundoyin popular enough to win the election come 2027? I'll leave that for you to answer. The second person that is still vying, in person of Adedeji Olajide, who is better known as Odidiomo. And of course, you would think that Odidiomo has the potential of being the candidate of the PDP. Moving forward, we have Ogunwuyi Segun, which is the current chief of staff to the Oyo State governor. And I'm sure people will look at, the closeness between them. But we all know Seyi Makinde. Whenever he plays his card, you won't even remember who is closer to him or who is not. Now, in the coming days, they are going to have their primaries. We are going to know who is going to contest under both PDP and the APC. Now, let's not forget that anybody that Seyi Makinde is putting on the ballot is a new candidate. And I'm very, very sure it's a new terrain for them. In the APC, we've gotten 2 people that are contested before, and of course, maybe they lost. However, they had the experience. Anybody that is coming on the PDP now is a newbie. Of course, they are going to have the backup of Seyi Makinde, and of course, as we all know, Seyi Makinde master strategy. But let's not forget, the last election, we had a lot of people that wanted Seyi Makinde to win. So right now, Seyi Makinde is no more on the ballot. Can Seyi Makinde still pull this strings? Can he do the magic again? Can he win the election just like he did in 2023? We all are waiting to see what's coming in the next 2 or 3 months. Finally, on this section, I want you to know something, that the 2027 gubernatorial election is going to be different from what it was in 2023, from what it was in 2019, because from PDP, from APC, we are going to have a new candidate that is going to contest. Now, I'm very, very sure, and you can take that to the bank, that nobody is going to have a flawless victory. I'm very, very sure that each vote counts in this coming election. Have you gotten your PVC? If you are not, you are doing yourself and the future that we own for ourselves, you are doing it a bad thing. Go now and register for your permanent voters card, as that is the best thing you can do for yourself as the citizen of the country. Till I come your way in another episode, see you soon. Bye.